Thank you guys. How is everybody? Good? How are you, buddy? All right, one high five. That's all I got. One this way. All right, let's get going. Guys, it is good to be here. People always ask me what made me want to be a comedian, and I was sitting around my house one day and I decided to write some goals. These are my goals. I want to be super rich, want to have my own TV show, and I want to date a lot of hot women. So I sat and thought, who's done that? And then it hit me, Ellen. Ellen DeGeneres, guys. I'm going to be the next great lesbian comedian. I know I can do it. I think it's about the only thing I can do. Like, I went to college 3 times, dropped out all 3 times. I've got 8 credits if anybody wants them. 6 of them are PE credits, but they will work at any junior college in Wyoming. You can just grab them after the show if you'd like. So I just moved here from Los Angeles, and you know, if you move to Denver, you get the same question every single day. Did you move here for the weed? Are you here to smoke weed? Are you here for marijuana? And my answer is absolutely not, because I took an oath in 6th grade. And I refused to let down my dare officer and my community and my fellow students, so I have never done a drug. Which is probably good, because I come from a family full of alcoholics and addicts. Like, this is the first joke I ever wrote. I'll never forget. I'm 5 years old. Real simple joke. 2 people walk into a bar. It's probably my parents. It's almost definitely my parents. And that's my family. That's where I come from. Like, my uncles are way drunker than your uncles, I'm sure. Like, I'll never forget my 14th birthday party. My uncle shows up and he says, "Brandt, I got a real special present for you." I was like, "All right, what's up, Unc?" He's like, "Watch this. I'll chug 14 beers in 14 minutes. That was it. Happy birthday, he said. Then he passed out in my mom's flower bed. It was like, whatever. But just because it's called a flower bed, you can't sleep in it, you dumb uncle. But this is what I learned from a couple of my creepy uncles. Just real simple advice. If you miss the bus to school a lot as a child, you will probably ride the bus to work a lot as an adult. That is the world's shortest TED Talk right there. I nailed it, thank you. And my dad was the worst. I had an awful dad. I don't know if any of you guys hate your dad. I had the worst dad. When I was 5 years old, my dad went away to college. That's what my mom called it. You guys would call it prison, of course. My dad would get out every couple of years on spring break, and he would come home and visit my little brother and I. But I had a great childhood. I was lucky enough to have a great stepdad. If there's any stepmoms or stepdads in here, you guys are awesome. Give it up for them. Yes. Takes amazing people to raise someone else's punk-ass kids. No one ever dreamed of having a 10-year-old used car in your mid-30s. But it happens. And I had a great stepdad, and I'll never forget the summer before I was about to start junior high school, my stepdad sat me and my little brother down, and he said, "You know, I'm so proud of you guys. I feel like I raised you. I would like to adopt you and have you take my last name." And of course, when my macho dad found out about that, he threw a fit. And he started calling the house every night, collect from college, threatening to kill my stepfather. Which makes me laugh in hindsight. My poor stepdad had to pay for his own death threats. But that was my dad, you know, and having a bad dad inspired me. You know, I want to be a great husband. I want to be a great father someday. And I actually got married last year. No. Worst decision of my life. I did the old drive-through wedding in Vegas. But then when I got to my house, I realized my order was all messed up. I was like, she's not even hot. So now I'm single again. But I'm trying to figure you ladies out, and I assume you ladies are the same as LA ladies. I think every girl's the same. Like, if you go to any girl's house in LA, all you will see all over their house are these 3 words: live, laugh, love. But all they ever do is bitch, pout, and complain. I'm like, When is Target gonna make some bitch pound complaint fridge magnets? Yes, that is much more accurate, ladies. But no, this is the best job in the world. People always ask me, what's the best part of being a comedian? What's the worst part of being a comedian? And I'd say the best part is a lot of times after a show, I get to have hotel sex, which is awesome. You guys like hotel sex? A few of you, all right. The rest of you are like, we like messing up our own couch. It's pretty funny when our nephew comes over. All these rich white dudes in here, nobody has a mistress? Okay. I'll play along, Dipper. No, I love hotel sex, and I'm always trying to figure out what makes me so horny when I get to a hotel room, and I think I figured it out last week. I think it's that little magnetic room key. Because you know when you get to the door, it's like, And then your girl's like, flip it over. Put it all the way in there. Don't do it so fast. That green light comes on, I'm making a mess. Man, I don't have to clean this. That's the best part of this comedy life. Worst part is on the road, you gotta eat at a lot of crappy places. Like, a lot of times I'm stuck in these little towns, I have to eat at like a cafeteria. About a month ago, I'm sitting in this crappy cafeteria and I'm just sitting there daydreaming. I was like, I wonder who invented cafeterias. And then I was like, I think this is what happened. I think someone's like, well, we have this cute little cafe, and then we have this huge room full of bacteria. Let's just combine them and make a cafeteria. And that inspired me to create my own word, because after I ate at the cafeteria, I went back to my hotel room and I shukai-ed, which is a combination of shit, puke, and cried. Feel free to use that in your everyday life, it is.